Welcome back to Front of the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we have a hobby box of 22-23 Series 1. I picked this box along with two boxes of Series 2 for $80 a piece. Taxes included over at the Sports Card Expo in Toronto. Pretty excited about that. Also going to have a box of 2021-22 Bowman U football, where we're going to be chasing CJ Stroud and a bunch of other guys too. So make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe on the channel. Lots of ripping coming up. Some card show vlogs coming up. A bunch of everything. PSA, you know how this whole channel works. Along with a couple other things I kind of got in the works. So we'll turn the camera around and we'll get into it. One of the guys we are searching in this hobby box that has 24 packs. How did I forget this all? 8 cards per pack. I get so used to it forever, and then I start ripping 23, 24, and I forget apparently. Is Matt Boldy, who's in the middle back there. And that's one of the inserts you're kind of looking for. You're looking for clear-cut Young Guns. You're looking for high-gloss Young Guns, exclusive Young Guns out of 1,000. Bunch of stuff you're looking for. And Matt Boldy is one of those guys. Him, Matty Beniers, Owen Power, Lucas Reichel. Who's else? Kent Johnson's in this. Marco Rossi, who's playing really well for Minnesota. And my guy, former Moncton Wildcat, Jordan Spence is also in this. So see what we can do, see what we can pull in these. So getting ripped a little bit more of the older style. I do like the new configuration of opening up the new boxes. It's just, they're a little more fun for sure. But Carter Verhaeghe, we're starting off with the Canvas Young Guns. There we go. Good way to start this one. We got a Young Gun. That's a good one. Kent Johnson. So starting off with a Young Gun of Michigan man himself, Kent Johnson for Columbus. Him, Adam Fantilli, David Yurchek, Marchenko, all those guys. Kind of the building blocks of the new age of Columbus. So good start to this box for $80. The value is there. The value in this compared to, even if I'm buying this stuff online and I get to find a good deal, by the time I add 15% tax for me here in New Brunswick, typically, it's hard to make your money back. $80, a little easier. Also in the background, we got Matthew Tkachuk and Tim Stutzel, both their rookie patch autos. They're just nice cards. Ones I just picked up at the Expo. So Jacob Trouba, Allmark, Thatcher Demko, Shea Theodore, and PLD. So now over on those big bad Kings. The Kings are back. They were gone for a couple of years. They weren't really a team that you were worried about. Casey Milstead actually has, at one point, I think during the Expo, he had the most points for this season for the Buffalo Sabres. Lucic and Sid just doing it. Time recording. I think he had 18 points in 14 games, something like that. Guy's 36 years old and just, still doing it. Over a point per game. So good. So good. John Merrill, Kyle Palmieri, Texier, Jesper Fast, and top row was all canvases. John Merrill getting double John Merrill. Started with the pack with John Merrill, finishing that pack with John Merrill. So let's see what we can get under the Young Guns now. I find that you get that once in a while. You get some of those entire rows and they're all just the same insert. Sorelli. Young Gun here. Sean Corrali. And our Young Gun is going to be for the Maple Leafs. Eric Shalgren. No longer with the Maple Leafs, but Eric Shalgren. I'll throw a sleeve on him anyways. Young goalie. Goalie Young Guns are always different. You just never know. All it takes is them being on the right team for one day, and all of a sudden, their prices go up, or they're now the hope because the starter got hurt, and they have 2 or 3 good games. So, Lawson Krause, Sorokin, and the dog, Dawson Mercer, the rookie retrospective. Nice little insert there. Carter Hart, Troy Terry, Pellich, and Sean Couturier. Got a Future Watch auto of him that I'm going to be sending out. So that'll be another video. I got a PSA submission video, so you guys will get to see what I'm sending out. I'm going to rip all this product. So some stuff I might say in this video or a couple other ones might be a little outdated by the time you guys watch it. I don't know if I'm going to do this before or after I do my showing what I got at the Expo. But I'm going to have those other 3 boxes. Essentially, just newer product. It's content, obviously, for here, for you guys all to watch. But it's just, if I'm sending a submission out to PSA, I'd rather have all my stuff ready to go. So, Chris Kreider, Nathan Bastian, Guryanov, and debut dates of Seth Jarvis. So, second year Seth Jarvis. So, there's some good deals on wax. This stuff, if I can get this for half the price, I think 150. At one point, there was 140 for Series 1 from this past year at 1 or 2 tables at the Expo, but most of them are 150. So if I can get this for $80, half the price, I think there's some young guns in this that are selling for just as much, if not more, so than that class. So for the Red Wings, Chase Pearson. This guy has been chasing me around, just product lately. Open up SPA, hit 2 Chase Pearson Future Watch autos out of 3 boxes. A retro in the base, nothing against you, Chase, but not the guy I'm chasing, that's for sure. Grizzlick, a checklist. Tyler Myers having a decent year there with the Canucks, and Svechnikov. His prices for his young guns are down super. I think it's 10 is right now is $100, maybe even less. Have to see if I got one. I'm just literally sitting on it. I didn't even bring it to the Expo. I left it here because it's just one of those guys that I'll sit on for a bit. See if his market goes back up. Sharangovich, Jacob Verana, Gabe. Hopefully he comes back healthy one day, and Braden Schneider is our honor roll. Nothing too crazy in that pack. Still hoping for some good. This was box number 93, so what's that? Ryan Nugent-Hopkins? Is that who that is? Garnet Hathaway. Get a Hathaway here. Jake Muzzin. Drew Doughty. We got Dewey there. And Jared McCann. Toronto Maple Leafs legend. You could fire the GM on that trade alone. You trade for a guy, then lose him immediately afterwards to an expansion draft. You don't protect him. Make it make sense, please. Beauvillier, Carlson, Lucas Raymond, and the French variant is JT Miller. Can tell you, watching this guy play, I know this is just his MO, but his body language is on the ice, just moping around, smashing sticks. He missed a shot. He missed a shot in Toronto? I just remember him going back to the bench and literally just had a hit, smashing the stick over. I'm like, geez, man. I know it's a lot to live up to when you have that big contract, but Freddie and center of attention. Barkov, this guy gets no attention, even though he's one of the better players in the league. Gets 0 attention in the hobby. It's just, I don't know if it's the Florida thing or what. Matthew Tkachuk it a little bit, maybe because he already had some fans from, just him and Brady and the whole thing. He played for a Canadian team before, but yeah, it's crazy. Barkov just literally gets 0 hobby love. TJ Oshie, and our next one looks like another goalie. Yep. This is. Forgot there's 2 goalies in this. Jack LaFontaine. I thought it was Kucherov. I really did. No, I got Jack LaFontaine. Oh, no. I don't even know why I'm pulling out a sleeve for that. He can just sit there. Sit there and think what he just did to me. So this box started off really hot. You get the Kent Johnson right away. I'm like, oh, this might be a hot box. Not the case so far. Clayton Keller, Connor McDavid, and for the Blackhawks, Jacob Galvis. I'm telling you, this has been a heck of a box. Heck of a box, to say the least. It's gonna turn around. We're gonna get a clear-cut young gun coming up here. I can feel it. Joel Eriksson Ek, got a young gun of him going out in that grading submission. Mario Ferraro and portraits of Stammer. So not as cool. I know it's funny to see how many people are collecting the new portrait set. The one with the all like kind of royalty. The royalty set is kind of how I explain it, but it's funny to see how many people like chasing that set because they really like it. I'm indifferent about it. I think it's fine, but some people really, really love it. So, Podkolzin, Kurashev, Brady Shea, another debut dates. This is Protas. I really do. I like the foil on these ones. I think it's a nice little insert. Is it the craziest insert of all time? No, but I'd take that over just a bland. I like a foil. I like my inserts to kind of stand out. So, Brinkat, heck of a year. Nico Dawes, Morgan Riley, Cam Fowler, and there we go, my boy Miko, another underrated guy in the hobby. I have a premier patch auto of him coming in soon. Just big fan of his game. He's just guy puts up 100 points and 40 goals a year and everything else, and gets not a whole lot of love, but it's the joys of being like the third guy on that team, right? So Jack Roslovic, Joel Armia, Pasta, Dylan Strome. There we go. Mitch Marner. This is a like suit variation. I think nowadays they call it like Swagnificent or whatever, but a little image variation of Mitchy Marner. Looks like he had 4 goals in that game? I don't remember Marner getting 4 goals. Marner scored late in the first period to help. Blah, blah. Sure. I don't know why he's got 4 pucks of. Maybe he had 4 goals. There you go. Mitchy Marner. Little suit variation there for the boys and girls. Expo is really good though. If you guys haven't watched, I have 3 days of card show vlogs in there. Day 3 is definitely the better of the videos. Day 1, we were just kind of getting there, trying to get our bearings, trying to understand what the show was about. It was, to be honest, kind of overwhelming. Also was completely exhausted. Was there all day, but was just completely and utterly exhausted from driving overnight and getting there at 6 a.m. and pretty much running on like no sleep. I think I slept for like an hour and a half on the way up. And then, yeah, it was a go day, trying to get my bearings. Day 2 would have been really good. I had a lot of content. It's still a good video. You can see all the pickups, but I had to do a voiceover for half of it. But day 3 is definitely by far, like I said, the best video of the 3. So make sure you guys go check those out. Stuart Skinner, Anthony Stolarz, Tanner Jeannot, Victor Arvidsson, and freestyles of Ovi. So it's getting closer every day to one of those big, to the big thing. He's under 70 goals now, away from Wayne Gretzky. Bennington, Neil Pioink, Jared McCann, and defense mechanism of Cam Fowler. So nothing crazy in that pack. We got looking for 2 young guns in these final 3 packs. If you guys have any, hit the like and subscribe. Like I said, I got 2 more hobby boxes of Series 2. So switching off and searching for another Slavkovsky, Shane Wright, all those boys in Series 2. And then, like I said, this one, hopefully going to get something good here. Next young gun coming up right now. It's going to save the box for the Sabres. I don't know if it saved it, but it's helping a lot. Owen Power. The guy you want to see, one of the big names from this, like you said, you're looking for Boldy, you're looking for Matty Beniers, even though he struggled to start the season. You're looking for Marco Rossi. You're looking for, a lot of guys. To get two of the big guys in Kent Johnson and an Owen Power, nothing wrong with that. So just a little, it actually doesn't look like it's in bad shape. A little chipping on like the edge, like a little chip on the bottom, but as far as like, you guys have seen these too, like a lot of these are just mangled. Pretty much everyone I've pulled, most of the young guns I've pulled for these years have not been good, but this Owen Power looks like it might go into the grading pile. Once again, this is why I'm opening this stuff all now. See if I can, grade a couple 10s for this year, add to those pop counts. Chandler Stevenson, he's also in the grading pool. Matt Zirkel is not. Anton Lundell is not in this one. Another defense mechanism. This one's going to be Rasmus Anderson for those Calgary Flames. Robin Leonard, Cam Talbot, Spencer Knight, Sergachev. Looked at a Spencer Knight Young Guns exclusive at the show. Last comp was like 160, 180 Canadian. Can't remember. I think it was 160. Raw. So this was a PSA 9. So see what the guy wants. Even if he wants like 200. I like Spencer Knight. Think he could be good in the future. Maybe I'll take a run at it. Asked the guy what the price was. He said, 1 second, I'll ask the guy that it's his. I'll ask him behind the desk. Asked him, $1,500. You're only off by $1,300, buddy. Some dealers, I tell you. Johnny Hockey, and next up for the Flyers, Linus Sandin. So, not the craziest box of all time, but we had the Mitch Marner variation. It's funny, they put Swagnificent on it. They're like a popular insert all of a sudden. I know I have a bunch of suit variations from like Laffy year. Wasn't a big chase, but Owen Power, like I said, looks like it's in pretty good shape. I'm gonna look it over, see if I can clean it up a little bit and maybe send it off for grading. And Ken Johnson, you guys know me with canvas cards. Canvas cards just tend to grade really well, so it could be 2 cards that I send off to get graded. Hopefully come back 10s, and then I'm really making, that's where you make your money. I think to this day, your best ROI on a lot of cards is if you have the chance to grade and make your money back from that. Right? I think that is the key for a lot of stuff. I know some people hate grading. I know I hear it in the things. It all depends what you want for your PC. Like I have a lot of PC stuff sitting right over there, and not a whole lot of it's graded. But if I'm looking to flip, especially your sell cards, it's grading is the way. If you know what you're looking for, like I said, it's just I had a Kovalchuk card I got for $50 raw. I graded it, came back a 10. It's like a pop 40 for PSA 10, and traded that at the Sports Card Expo for probably like $400 and something for the value. It's like a 525, and I think I traded for like 75% of like the value. Like that's, I made $300 and some off that card. That's pretty good. Everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to be, some people love grading. Some people hate it. Some people grade all their PC stuff. And like I said, I do have some graded stuff. I got Rantanen or Landeskog stuff. I have a Rantanen that I graded not long ago. Like I said, I have a lot of Justin Herbert that I grade. Some Philip Rivers that I grade. I kind of throw 1 or 2 of my own PC cards into the grading submission kind of every time, just to, something I like to do. Like I said, everyone's going to be different, but I still think if you have product that's in good enough shape that you can grade, I think that's where your best chance at making money off stuff is. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, hit that like, hit the subscribe, follow me on Instagram. It's all down below, or you can just look up From the Bench on there. Lots of stuff on there. And also if you want to check out my eBay, check it out. I'm willing to do deals off of eBay also. If you want to check what I have on there and then send me a message on Instagram, make a deal that way too. So once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. And for Eric at From the Bench, talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.